Hi there, and welcome to my next video on my YouTube channel, Unapologetic with Lorelei. Today I'm lucky again. The sun is shining, coming through a little bit between the grey clouds, and it just gives a very nice feeling. And I hope I can share you with that with you here on my videos. And what I wanted to talk with you about today is the topic of, can divorce actually bring you more self-confidence and self-trust than you ever imagined? Because it doesn't have to break you or bring you down or things like that. Because, okay, then I'm really talking about if divorces don't go as smooth as you would hope them to be. And well, at least if we can talk about a smooth divorce, because it's always, most of the time, it's painful. I didn't have a smooth divorce at all, and had to make a lot of decisions for me and my children, um, and make sure they would stay safe, and also very much take care of their mental health. And I know now that self-doubt and self-trust is not something that you're born always with, and it's also very tricky sometimes, because you're not making decisions sometimes for yourself, but also for your children, and you really don't want to make mistakes with that. And but actually, instead of divorce can damage you in that respect, it can also grow you, and it grows your self-confidence, and it grows you, and you get to know yourself in ways that you never even really realized you was like that, and you could be as strong as that, and you could be inventive and creative like that, and what else more. So yes, that was my topic for of that still is my topic for today. I'll be flipping the screen. Oh, the sun is leaving me now a little bit, but I hope you stay with me, and let's talk further whilst I'll be showing you around where I am walking at this moment. So I'll be flipping the screen, and I'll be seeing you on the other side. So right, here I am again, and then on the other side of my screen, showing you around where I am at the moment. Hope you can feel the vibe a little bit. It's autumn, and because of the storm, the leaves are falling fast and hard in the forest. But it's nevertheless, it's beautiful here. It's a great feeling to be here. And I don't know if you like nature. Probably you do, because otherwise it might be a little bit tricky just to listen to my words. No, it's not. I'm saying good things, things you can resonate to, or just like to hear them, or like to hear them because you can pass them on to somebody else, whichever it is. I still do hope you like my words and this piece of nature where I am. And today's topic, as I said, was about, can divorce actually really teach you to trust yourself? And can you is that a lesson you can get from a divorce? And of course, I am divorced. It wasn't a kind for divorce, um, and I left with my three children, raising my two children by myself, um, in a cabin in the forest right now. Well, already for quite a few years actually, and I was thinking sometimes back to those days, and reflect on it. And I can say that self trust, I believe, is never a feeling of fear, and it's about listening to your inner voice, and acting on it as well. And even when the stakes are high, like for instance with a divorce. And it taught me that lesson. Divorce taught me that lesson in a very clear way, and not just for me, but also for my children, because protecting them meant I had to trust my judgment fully, and even when I felt scary or uncertain, because we had very uncertain moments, days, phases, and specifically I think on the financial side of it, but also, well, also about a little bit of a fear over having to deal with a narcissistic person at that time. And well, going through that divorce wasn't just emotional, and perhaps it is for you, but for me it became less and less emotional. It became more practical, and legal, and rational. And every decision carries weight. You start to notice that, and every decision, every choice you make, it really matters, not just for me, as I said, but also for the lives of my children. And of course, fear was always there. It's always saying, a little voice in your head, "Are you sure? But what if you make a mistake? What if you should never have done this? And what if you never should have go about and take this route, and take these decisions?" And it's of course fear is always a little bit there, but I did realize that the only way to actually navigate through that is to I have to trust myself. I have to trust. I have to be quietly within myself, trust myself, trying to keep stable in my head, in my heart, and be fully aware and be fully present in what's happening. Oh well, that's nice that the sun just came through a little bit. It gives it for such a friendly face. I like that. And but anyhow, coming back to the point of choices, I mean, I also noticed at that time how the children were observing me. Um, Not in the way I give them big talks and deep conversations, but in the quiet things I did, in how I moved around, and they saw my reaction on things and how I tried to solve things and put my effort into things. And they saw me making decisions in values and not trying to be pressured. And I hope, I think, well, that's what they keep saying. They saw me act with courage, even when it felt really, really uncomfortable, and we were really in a, well, not in a victim position. I don't want to say that, but afterward we were a little bit of a victim. Let's be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. But it's important not to act like a victim and pursue your route and your life as a victim. I don't. I would never allow myself to do that. Not for myself and not for my children. We are not victims. It's just people who are going through situations. So yeah, as I said, I understood that protecting them and myself meant trusting myself fully. Oh, nice one. The sun is coming back. I'm sorry. I just love it. It's really nice here, and I hope you can. I said, I hope you can catch a little bit of the vibe from where I am at this moment. So I can clearly come back to where the topic was about, and about self-trust, and with the divorce, I can clearly say did not shake my self-trust. It really didn't. Actually, it strengthened it. I became stronger because of it, and it strengthened my self-trust. And yeah, just became proud of myself rather than feeling a victim and throwing negative things in your mind. And even up till now, I mean, it's for everybody, I guess. Self-trust is not always easy, and no matter what. I don't know if I filmed correctly because I was filming against the sun, but still, it's nice. So self-trust, as I said, is not always easy. I know, and I still think that yeah, some choosing is still I'm still choosing sometimes with a little bit of fear over my right judgment or a little bit of doubt, but I never really fully take over the take over my moment of that day, over that phase I'm going through. You just can't. It sits there perhaps at the back of my head, but I can't let it come to the front. Just can't afford it. I don't want to afford it. So yeah, I can clearly say that my divorce taught me that my own inner voice and my own calm behavior, my judgments based on trying to stay calm and just be and go through all the motions and to be very aware of what's happening. Super duper aware, I think, is so important. And not relying on other people, not even on your lawyer. You have to be aware of what's happening and ask questions and things like that, because hey, it's your life. So it's important. So as I said, it was important for me and the children, and even for other people who care about you or who cared about me. Then I'm sorry, I stumbled over something. Didn't even know what it was. Yeah. So once again, I believe that whatever situation you're in, and I talked today about self-trust during a divorce. I hope perhaps you don't have to go through a divorce, but perhaps you know people that are going through it, and they do need some support and some empowerment and some inspiration, motivation, courage even. And yes, you might be able to help them saying those words, what I've just been talking about. And I hope they you or they, and me as well still. No, that is never really about feeling the fear. It's about acting your own way, anyway, whatever happens, and be grounded in your own understanding of the situation and of yourself. Because I believe that the greatest strength you can have really is seeing that your choices, they just kind of ripple outward, and they protect those you love, and at the same time just honor yourself. And by saying that, I hope this triggers through for you, and I wish you a very, very nice day. Hopefully you're getting some sunshine as well, and take care of yourself. Take very, very good care of yourself and your loved ones, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.